Alright, hi guys, how are you doing today? Today in this video I'm going to show you how to make butter. It's super easy, there's only two ingredients. The first is you need 2/3 of a cup of cold heavy whipping cream. The second ingredient is salt, which will come later. But make sure the heavy whipping cream is cold, that'll make it super easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to pour it into a mason jar with a good lid. That's really important that it has a good lid, and preferably it's a double lid. One that comes with a little inner circle and one that comes with an outer ring to make sure that it's a good seal. Because what you're going to do is you're going to be shaking this up a lot, and it's going to be a big mess if it spills. So make sure that the jar you have has a really good seal on it and a good lid on it. That's going to be really important later on. Alrighty, so once you've sealed it in, what you're going to do is you're going to shake it up. There's a lot of shaking. It took me, I think, about 7 or 8 minutes to shake all this into butter. So to make butter, the cream is agitated. It's shaken up so that the fat molecules get shaken out of position and clumped together. Eventually, after you've shaken it enough, the fat molecules get dispersed pretty evenly. That's what whipped cream is. You'll see that this will become whipped cream in a few seconds. But after that, if you keep on shaking it and keep on agitating it, the fat molecules will have separated and they'll have clumped together enough and separated the liquid from the cream. So that separated solid of fat molecules is going to be the butter, and that's why it tastes so good. So as you can see right here, we've just managed to turn it into whipped cream. I don't know if you can see it. The light's not that great, but it's turned into whipped cream, and if you add a little sugar, then it's really tasty whipped cream. But if you keep going, like I do here, then it turns into butter. So it's going to separate into a solid fat, and then it's going to separate into a liquid. That liquid is buttermilk, like you use in your pancakes, and it's really good. So I suggest holding on to it and keeping it for later to use in any kind of cooking or something like that. So we're going to keep on shaking it. Here we go. I think we're almost done. I had to speed that up a bunch so you wouldn't be sitting here all day, but it looks pretty good. All right, now what you're going to do, there we go. You can see how it's separated into a solid and a liquid. So get 2 bowls, one for the butter and one for the buttermilk. And make sure you pour it through a strainer well and take your time. I kind of rushed it. I didn't let all the buttermilk get out of the butter, so I had to dump it from the bowl a few times. But if you shake it around and let it sit in the strainer for longer than I did, then you shouldn't have that problem. Some people also like to rinse their butter. If you put it into a bath of cold water a few times, then you can get all of that buttermilk really out. So as you can see, we have a nice big lump of solid butter. It makes about 1/4 of a cup of butter. I mixed it up, and as you can see, there's still some buttermilk on the bottom of the bowl, which I had to dump out a few times. That's why I suggest you leave it in the strainer for longer, and maybe even rinsing it. Rinsing it isn't that hard to do, and it makes sure that your butter is going to be even purer. Here's the second ingredient I was talking about. I added some salt just to make it taste a little better. If you're just going to be eating this, then it's nice to add salt. But if you're going to be cooking with this, then I wouldn't add salt, because that might add some unwanted flavor. This is just like normal butter that you'd buy from the store. You can keep it in the fridge for as long as you want. It's really good butter, though. I'd say it's better than the stuff you buy from the store. And especially if you add just a little bit of salt, then it becomes really tasty. I highly suggest you try making it at home. It's pretty easy. It took me in total maybe about 10 minutes. And from there you get some really nice butter that tastes really good. Let's see, I think I try it out. Yeah. I'm going to put some on a cracker, and I remember I might have to sneak downstairs and grab some later, but it's really good. I really suggest you guys make it, and I hope you enjoyed and try making it yourselves. Thanks for watching.